Which soccer college ID camps do I recommend for you? I'm the college soccer guy and I help you play college soccer. This camp is this weekend at Sacramento State, and this is a camp I do recommend. When you go to these camps, they often feel like they're a bit scammy because you get there and they don't actually watch. This school actually does watch the camp and watch the players and is looking or are looking to recruit players. Now, if you are not a top level player within your club team, there is a chance that you will go and not get recruited. There's also a chance that if you are a top level club player in your club team, you will still not get recruited. This is a risk. This is the nature of recruiting. If you want to play for Sacramento State and you're not playing in MLS Next or ECNL, if you want to have any chance of them recruiting you, you need to go to their camp. It's very difficult for these coaches to go to any games that are not at the highest level of youth soccer when it comes to Division I. Yes, they do, but it's much more challenging. So if you want to get recruited, you have to go to them. And so really you should be thinking, instead of these camps suck, you should be thinking, wow, thank goodness I'm born in America where I'm able to go to one of these. Yes, it costs money, $100, which for camps is pretty cheap, but it is a bummer, but it's better than not having one, which most of the world, in fact, everywhere else, you don't even get this opportunity. If you are going to go to this camp or any other camp like it, I strongly suggest you email the coach beforehand and say, I am coming to the camp. Here is my information. I really like your school because XYZ, or great job yesterday in your game, say something genuine, but you want to mention, I'm coming to camp. Ideally, they look at your video or a coach references you before the camp, because at the camp, there's going to be a lot of kids, and sometimes the coaches are going to watch one player more than another, and you want that player to be you. The people at Sacramento State are really good people. They're awesome coaches. I recommend them, and this is why I recommend this camp. Go to Sacramento State's website to click to register if you do, and if you do, be sure to tell the coaches that you're recommended by the college soccer guy, and they'll be like, oh, really? And they'll maybe watch you a little bit more, and you can tell them you found me on TikTok. Hey, Dad, one more really important thing, so listen. If you go to this camp, and I say, you may or may not get recruited. First of all, they do come to Surf Cup and other tournaments, so if you're not playing ECNL MLS Next, they will be at certain tournaments. The second thing is, if you go to this camp, it's very unlikely at any camp that you're going to go and then they're going to make you an offer. Most of the time, they're going to have you come to camp and then they're going to say, that was really helpful. I'm going to come watch your game. Or they've seen you play in a game and they say to you, please come to camp so we can watch you closer. It's very challenging for any players that aren't playing for the youth national team for a coach to say to them, I saw you at camp, here's an offer. Or I saw your game, here's an offer. They usually need to see you multiple times. So we know if you're going to this camp or others like it, don't necessarily expect an offer, but you will get more interest, which could then lead to you getting recruited. Call me.